Hello friends, this is my second video regarding electrostatics. Here we will discuss some mechanical properties of electric charge. So with the help of electric force, how can you calculate velocity, acceleration, kinetic energy and so on. Okay. Now let us discuss one by one. First, motion of the charge we want to discuss along suppose vertical direction. Vertical direction means you imagine this is z axis. Okay. Now this is suppose x, this is y, this is a plane. You take this is a z. Z means my concept is you take motion under gravity. Okay. Now imagine here this is a charged particle having some charge q and mass of the particle is m. Okay. Now if you want, suppose this is the ground, if you want that particle should be at rest in space, it has some mass, effect of gravity is there, but the particle should be rest at that point. What should you do? You should place some other like charge here, or you can apply an electric field. Okay, electric field direction is from plus to minus, therefore plus repulsion. Okay, and weight of the body is mg. So if this is the electric field E, then you can write F equal to EQ. So this is the electrostatic force. Therefore, along vertical direction, first point is in equilibrium. In equilibrium for positive charge. This is the condition. In equilibrium for positive charge, you write EQ that equal to mg. So therefore, you can find out E equal to mg by q. If m and q are given, suppose if E is given, q is given, you can calculate how many number of electrons are there, how many number of magnitude of electrons, means protons, positive ions are there. You can put mg divided by E. E is the charge of an electron. So your duty is to find out some relation between physical quantities. If anyone is unknown, others are known either directly or indirectly, it is possible to calculate. Now this is the case. Suppose instead of positive charge, if you take negative charge along that direction again, now weight of the body is fixed. Direction of weight is towards the center of earth. Now this weight can be cancelled if electric force E must be equal to opposite to mg, like this. So here, if it is a positive charge, direction of E is opposite to mg. But here, what is the direction of electric field? The direction of electric field must be along mg, because electric field direction is from plus to minus. So plus minus attraction and minus repulsion. Therefore, the charge will experience resultant force along z axis upward, here also upward. Our aim is to produce equilibrium. So to produce equilibrium anyhow, F equal to EQ must be equal and opposite to that of mg. This is our motto. So accordingly, what should be the direction of field? It depends upon whether you are taking positive charge or you are taking negative charge. It depends upon that limit. Now let us come to another point. Suppose the charge is accelerating. The charge is accelerating along same z axis. Accelerating, that is up with acceleration, suppose a. Then what is the value of a? Or a depends upon which physical quantity? If it is accelerating up in this figure, accelerating up means EQ must be greater than mg, okay, or EQ minus mg that is equal to ma. So what is EQ that is equal to ma into g plus a. So from that you can find out a equal to EQ divided by minus mg divided by n. So this is your formula to calculate acceleration, but I am writing another formula. What is another formula? If you take a concept, an object is pulling with a string along up, then tension is acting. Here if you take object is moving up, means EQ is for tension T. System is moving up means m into g plus a. If you use this formula directly, then find out the acceleration. Otherwise, you can use this formula. Now, if you able to calculate the acceleration, then one condition, suppose a body start from rest, acceleration value is this is. Now after time t equal to suppose some second, so say 2 seconds, what is the distance traveled along vertical direction and what is the final velocity? Or if h is known, how can you calculate the t? If v is known, how can you calculate the h and t? You can use the help of kinematics. Second thing, if v is known, so how can you find the energy, kinetic energy at a particular time t, should say 2 seconds, that is a half mv square. If u is not equal to 0 but equal to u, then what is work done? This is a half mv into v square minus u square, change in kinetic energy. So you can calculate various mechanical formulas by using this technique. Okay. Similarly, my second point is that is if the object is accelerating down with acceleration a. Same formula. If it is accelerating down, I am writing here accelerating down. If it is accelerating down with acceleration a, okay, acceleration a, then mg must be greater than eq. So mg minus eq, that equal to your ma. So what is a? Mg minus eq divided by n. With the help of this formula, if you put eq equal to t, object is moving down, so use lift problem, t equal to ma into g minus a. Okay, t means eq. Okay, and that can be written as a eq. So similarly, by using the kinematic properties, if you are able to get the acceleration once and other one or two values are if given, other values can be calculated with the help of kinematics and dynamics principles. Okay. Now let us discuss the motion of the charge along the horizontal plane, means xy plane. Mark, this is z direction, space, but this is on the ground. Okay. Now along the horizontal direction, what happens? Just to imagine a charged particle injects along this direction. I am taking this direction as x-axis, that is ground plane, x-axis, and this is y. Okay. Now if this is the boundary of electric field. Okay, this is the charge q. It accelerates, injects with the velocity u. Now suppose this side is a positive charge, okay, and this side is a negative charge. This charge experiences an electric field, that is F equal to EQ along downward direction, means towards x. This is x. Now electric field is towards this line. Therefore, when the charge injects, your motion is uniform, but this motion is accelerated. Due to uniform and accelerated motion, the charge will describe this type of a path. Okay, it will describe this type of a path, and what you call it is a path of a projectile on this plane. Here plane is ground, but this is a z-axis space. This is a plane, means in ground. Therefore, at a particular time, suppose it crosses the field, you take this is the maximum distance along y-axis. Y. This is the maximum distance along x-axis. Okay. Now, how can you calculate the properties here? Now, if t is the time taken, then horizontal axis, x is ux into t, ux is u into t. Okay? Or you put this is ux, it is better, you keep it ux. Now, then what is y? Y is vertical direction, initial velocity start from 0. Y, uy is 0, initial velocity, it is start from 0. Then plus half, that is a into t square. Okay, mark, it is not z-axis, so you should not take g. It is on ground, horizontal plane, parallel to ground. So if the body is in parallel to ground, this is or this is, so in that case you can put a. Okay, half a t square. So this is half a into, that is, this is a half a means you put eq by n into t means you put x divided by ux whole square. So this is your y. Now equation represents equation of a parabola. Now in this way you can find out the relation between horizontal distance and vertical distance. Now at a particular time t, suppose the object is here. Okay, so now this is your new x, this is your new y. Okay, so now calculate what is Vx at that point, calculate what is Vy at that point, then what is V? V is root over Vx square plus Vy square. Okay, now Vx is uniform because horizontal motion is uniform. Vy is non-uniform. You put Vy equal to Uy plus at. Uy is 0. Uy is 0. Okay, so at any point you can calculate what is the velocity, then what is its kinetic energy, that is a half mv square, what is its value. So in this way you can solve the problem. Okay, now another thing is, this is plus, this is minus. So object is moving towards this. Imagine if this is plus, opposite minus, that is if you interchange the direction of the electric field. Now this is suppose minus, this is a plus. The charged particle will move along this direction. Okay. Now I am taking a case for z-axis under gravity. Z-axis is I am taking under gravity. This is motion in a plane, ground, xy. Okay. There is no effect of gravity. Okay. Now let us take third point. This is motion along plane. Mark, along horizontal, xy is a plane. This is also plane. Okay, and this plane is vertical. Vertical plane, that means it is z axis. Okay, or zy axis. Suppose if you imagine this is x and this board is a z. Okay. Now that is a charged particle. This is a plus, upper plate. Upper plate is parallel to this is a space. Okay. Now this is another plate. Suppose minus, there is an electric field. Okay. There is an electric field, or you take this is plus and this is minus. This case, a charged particle, suppose ejected along this direction, along horizontal. So this is a vertical field. Use charge. Now this is a minus, therefore charge experiences attraction. Here plus, charge experiences repulsion. So due to repulsion and due to attraction, this charge experiences acceleration. A. What is A? A equal to, you will get along upward direction in this figure. A equal to EQ minus mg. A equal to EQ minus mg divided by mass. When total force net force divided by mass of the system. Now, due to the accelerated motion and motion along horizontal, now the object describes again a projectile path, trajectory path. So now the previous case, like previous case, you can find out. Only difference is along vertical direction, whatever may be the direction of the charge weight is always vertically down. If the charge is moving up, weight opposes, that means minus, you put mg. Okay? Similarly, in the same figure, if you take this is plus, now this is minus, same x, z axis, but is electric field is along this direction. Charge q is injected along this direction. Okay? So now plus plus repulsion plus minus attraction, the charge experiences force q equal to eq plus mg. Here minus. So what is a? A is eq minus mg divided by, sorry, eq plus mg divided by mass of the system. Okay? So whether the situation is like this, you put, or situation is like that, you put accordingly. If suppose initial velocities are given, time given, you can calculate h, high distance traveled, velocity, final velocity at any point, that is work done, and change in kinetic, final kinetic energy, and change in kinetic energy, like this. And power of the body, you can calculate all the kinematic properties one by one. Okay? If you use these techniques, then it will be easy for you to solve the problems. Mark the difference in 4 figures. Okay? Now, if you like this video, like it and share it. Thank you all.